If I told you that you could walk into a UK dealership right now and drive away in a brand new car for less than the price of a top-spec smartphone, you'd probably think I was joking, but I'm not. New cars are getting more expensive every single year. Insurance costs are climbing, and yet there's still a small, stubborn group of manufacturers fighting to keep the dream of an affordable new car alive. Today we're counting down the 10 cheapest new cars you can actually buy in the UK right now, starting from the most expensive of the bunch, and working our way down to something so cheap, it barely counts as a car in the traditional sense. Stick around, because number 1 is going to surprise you. Chapter 10. Toyota Aygo X Hybrid Icon, 21,595. We're starting with the priciest car on this list, and it's one that used to be a lot cheaper. The specific version here is the Aygo X Hybrid in entry-level Icon trim, which got a proper hybrid engine for 2026, and with it, a genuinely steep price hike. Overall, the general feeling toward this car is warm. It's characterful, well-built, and drives with a maturity you wouldn't expect from something so small. The qualities are excellent fuel economy at over 70 miles per gallon, Toyota's legendary reliability, and quirky SUV-style looks that stand out on the road. The defects are the price itself, which now sits above rivals like the Hyundai i10 and Kia Picanto, plus a genuinely tiny 231-liter boot and cramped rear seats for adults. It's a lovely little car, just no longer a bargain one. 9. Renault Clio 1.0 TC generation. From around 19,195 next up, the exact car you're getting here is the Renault Clio in basic generation trim, powered by the 1.0-liter TC petrol engine. Overall, this is a car that doesn't feel like it belongs on a cheap cars list at all. And that's exactly the point. It feels genuinely grown up to sit in, with soft touch materials and styling that wouldn't look out of place next to cars costing twice as much. The qualities here are comfort, refinement, and a badge that still carries some prestige. The defects? That entry-level engine feels a bit gutless. The infotainment screen on base trims is a small 7-inch unit, and once you start adding the features people actually want, the price creeps up quickly toward the hybrid version. Still, as a first proper car, it's hard to argue with the Clio's blend of style and substance. 8. Citroën C3 Plus 1.2 PureTech 100. From around 19,035, the exact spec here is the Citroën C3 in Plus trim, with the 100 horsepower turbo petrol engine and a manual gearbox, Citroën's own recommended entry point into the range. Generally speaking, people who buy one come away impressed by how comfortable the ride is, with the C3 soaking up bumps and potholes better than almost anyone else in this class. The qualities are comfort, a surprisingly spacious 310-liter boot for the money, and quirky, likable styling with a fabric strip across the dashboard that lifts the whole cabin. On the downside, the interior plastics are hard and cheap to the touch, and there's no rev counter on the digital display. But if your priority is gliding over rough British roads without feeling every crack in the tarmac, the C3 deserves a serious look. 7. Fiat Grande Panda Hybrid Pop. From around 18,995. Now this one is genuinely fun. The specific car is the Grande Panda Hybrid in entry-level pop trim, riding on 16-inch steel wheels rather than alloys. Generally, the feedback from testers has been overwhelmingly positive. It was even shortlisted for Car of the Year honors in 2026. It's got real personality, with boxy, playful styling, pixel LED headlights, and the word Panda embossed proudly down the side. The qualities are charm, practicality, and a genuinely big 412-liter boot that beats almost everything else in this class. The defects show up in the details though. The plastics are hard and scratchy, the ride can get thumpy over broken roads, and rear visibility isn't great when parking. Even so, this is one of those cars that makes people smile just by looking at it, and that counts for a lot. 6. Kia Picanto Pure. From around 15,831. Here the exact model is the Kia Picanto in base pure trim, using the 1.0-liter GDI petrol engine with a 5-speed manual. Overall, it has quietly become one of the smartest choices for new drivers in Britain, and generally, the word people use to describe it is sensible. The qualities here are practicality, Kia's excellent 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, which is one of the best in the industry, and a 255-liter boot that's roomier than most rivals its size. The defects are mostly about excitement, or the lack of it. The engine can feel gutless when fully loaded with passengers, and Kia landed in the lower half of the 2025 Driver Power Owner Satisfaction Survey. But if peace of mind and low bills matter more to you than flair, the Picanto is a genuinely smart buy. 5. Hyundai i10 Advance 1.0 from around £15,420. The specific version here is the i10 Advance, fitted with the naturally aspirated 1.0-liter 3-cylinder engine and a 5-speed manual gearbox, the entry point to the whole i10 range. Generally speaking, it's built a reputation as one of the most likable little cars to live with, and it's genuinely roomy inside for something so compact, comfortably seating 5 adults. The qualities are efficiency, a 5-year unlimited mileage warranty, and build quality that feels a cut above some rivals, with doors that close with a proper thud. The defects are what you'd expect at this price point. The base engine is only 67 horsepower and feels strained once you're fully loaded or hit the motorway, and the automated manual gearbox option is one to avoid. Still, for a first car that won't bankrupt you on running costs, this is hard to beat. 4. Dacia Sandero Essential TT. From around $14,715, here's the car that's been the default answer to what's the cheapest proper new car I can buy for years now. And the exact version is the Sandero in Essential trim with the 90 horsepower TCE petrol engine. Overall, the Sandero has completely changed what people expect from a budget car. It's no longer bare bones inside, with genuinely improved quality, air conditioning, cruise control, and even rear parking sensors as standard. The qualities are 5 doors, 5 real seats, a 328-liter boot bigger than most of its rivals, and an engine with actual character, rather than feeling like a chore to drive. The defects are real too, though. The Euro NCAP safety score is disappointing compared to rivals, and the exterior design, while smart, won't turn many heads. Even so, if you want maximum practicality for minimum money, the Sandero remains the benchmark. 3. Leapmotor TO3 from $12,995 with current Leap grant applied. Now we're firmly into electric car territory. There's only one trim level on the T03, fully loaded as standard, and Leapmotor's official list price is $15,995, but the brand doubled its own Leap grant discount in July 2026. Bringing the actual price down to $12,990 on the road. Generally, reviewers have been surprised by how much car you get for the money here. The qualities are strong value with 95 horsepower and a 37 kilowatt-hour battery giving up to 165 miles of range, plus a genuinely well-equipped cabin with a panoramic sunroof, dual screens, and adaptive cruise control. The defects include a fiddly touchscreen menu system with no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, limited brand recognition in the UK, meaning resale values are still an unknown quantity, and a smaller dealer network than the established players. Still, as an entry point into electric motoring, it's one of the more compelling options around. 2. Dacia Spring Expression 45 from $11,990 with current manufacturer discount. The exact version here is the Spring Expression, the most basic model in the range with just 45 horsepower. Officially, it lists at $14,995, but Dacia slashed £3,000 off the price in 2026 to fight off Leapmotor, bringing it down to $11,990 right now. This holds the title of the UK's cheapest electric car, and opinions on it are genuinely mixed. Some testers love it purely as a cheap way into electric motoring, while others find its behavior on the road leaves something to be desired. The qualities are unmistakable. It's the most affordable route into owning a fully electric car in Britain, officially capable of around 140 miles on a charge. The defects are more serious though. This base 45 horsepower version takes almost 20 seconds to reach 62 mph. The interior feels cramped with harder plastics, and safety equipment lags behind rivals. It's a car built entirely around one number: the price. If that number is your top priority, it delivers. 1. Citroën Ami from 7th, and here it is, the cheapest new vehicle you can buy in the UK, though calling it a car is a bit of a stretch. There's really only one specification of Ami sold here, and officially, it's classed as a light quadricycle, not a car, which means it skips most of the safety regulations that proper cars have to meet. The qualities are undeniable charm and accessibility. It's small, easy to park anywhere, cheap to charge, and in the UK it can legally be driven by 16-year-olds on a moped license with CBT training. It's become something of a design icon too, with its symmetrical body panels and playful, toy-like looks turning heads wherever it goes. The defects, however, are significant. It's limited to just 28 miles per hour, banned from motorways and dual carriageways, offers a real-world range of only around 46 miles, and comfort features are minimal at best. This isn't a car for long journeys or family life. It's a clever, quirky solution for short trips around town, and nothing more. But at under 8 grand, brand new, it's proof that cheap motoring in Britain isn't completely dead yet. And there you have it, the 10 cheapest new cars you can buy in the UK right now, ranging from a proper little super mini all the way down to a French quadricycle that technically isn't even classified as a car. What's clear from this list is that cheap doesn't automatically mean bad anymore. Manufacturers like Dacia, Hyundai, and Kia have proven you can build something genuinely likable without a huge price tag attached. So which one would you actually buy? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this every week.